Our other big story for today. There are a couple of others, but let's quickly deal with this one. Police in the central region have arrested 13 Pakistani Muslim missionaries at Asan Fusu amid suspicion that they could be terrorists. Now, the Ahmadiyya sect Muslim missionaries are said to have arrived in the country 6 months ago and have been preaching in villages across the nation. They were, however, picked up yesterday while moving from Asan Yankumase to Asan Fusu in the central region. Now, the Asan Fusu district commander, DSP Samuel Lawson, has been telling reporters that the foreigners are in police custody while investigation is underway. Is the police commander, DSP Samuel Lawson, speaking to Joy News.
An informant called out that some people, numbering 30, were walking from Asan Yankumase towards Asan Fusu. So we dispatched policemen to go and bring them. And after some few minutes, they were brought here. But when we interrogated them, they claimed they were Ahmadiyya Muslim missionaries from Pakistan, and that they have been in the country for about 6 months now. And that today they were coming from Kumasi. They came from Kumasi to Asan Fusu here. We could not find out whether they came to the country legally or illegally. So we invited the immigration to carry out that investigation. We have handed them over to the immigration to carry out further investigation into their being in the country.
So that was the DSP Samuel Lawson, police commander for Asan Fusu district. Now we're joined on the phone by Ahmed Anderson. He's the General Secretary of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission here in Ghana. Ahmed, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Kaja.
Now, this is an interesting development. 13 individuals from Pakistan who say that they are missionaries of the Ahmadiyya sect. So are you aware of their presence here in Ghana for the past 6 months?
This is very, very strange. Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission is not aware of any group of Pakistanis having come to the country in the name of Ahmadiyya Mission to preach. Yes, Ahmadiyya Mission has some Pakistani missionaries in the country, but we have a very structured system that when people come in, they have defined roles, and we engage them in various ways, and on no occasion would we allow any Ahmadi missionaries to be walking from one destination to another, preaching without any recourse to the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission. So we flatly deny any connection with any group of missionaries who have come from Pakistan to preach Islam or whatever. We are surprised that when they said they were Ahmadis or they have links with Ahmadiyya, nobody did cross-check.
So the authorities have not rang you to double-check?
That is the surprising thing. And the authorities know how well the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission, it's well known to everybody. The immigration service, the police service, they are very much aware of the operations of Ahmadiyya Mission. And so it is surprising that if any group of people claim to be Ahmadis would not do any cross-check with the Ahmadiyya Mission and just put it out there that these are Ahmadis. We are very much surprised about that.
So just to be clear, you already have some Pakistani missionaries in Ghana, and you have accounted for them all?
We have. If you go to some of the regions, some of our original missionaries are Pakistanis, but we do not have. And as they said, coming in 6 months ago, we do not have any record of it. And I have checked all our missions in this country since this news broke out, and we do not have any such group of people doing any such preaching anywhere.
Wow. Okay, so have you communicated this to the authorities, to the police?
We are yet to get in touch with the police. I have already sent somebody in the Asan to go to the district police commander who just spoke on air to find out whether the suspected people are there and whether you will be able to have a word with them so you can be sure. But as I'm saying, I'm already sure that these are not Ahmadi Muslims at all.
To be clear, for the avoidance of doubt, is it not possible that the Ahmadi authorities in Pakistan could have sent another group without informing you?
It is not possible at all that there will be any Ahmadi missionaries sent from any part of the world to this country without channeling them through the structured system that we have, without the Amir of the Ahmadiyya Muslims in Ghana not being aware of it. Because in the first place, our thing is that if anybody is coming in, they will first ask us to even send an invitation to the person for them to process the person's visa before the person comes in. And then we have a quota with immigration. You will also have to go to the immigration to find out whether even our quota is not exceeded before we allow such people in. So we will not do, and nobody will do anything like that. The surprise is in Pakistan, Ahmadis are being persecuted. Ahmadis and Christians are being persecuted. And so they have been declared infidels and non-Muslims of whatever. And so people would want to create that kind of bad image of Ahmadiyya even here in Ghana. So I'm not surprised if anybody would want to link himself to Ahmadiyya, but through the illegal way. So, but as far as Ahmadiyya mission is concerned, anybody coming in from anywhere as an Ahmadi missionary of whatever will definitely come through our system. We'll seek clearance from our mission. We will give the person an invitation. We know exactly what the person will do. We will provide the person a place to stay, and we will be responsible for his upkeep whilst in the country. So it is very surprising, and the police didn't do us any good at all by not checking, because they know us. They should have first checked with the Ahmadiyya mission whether those people who claim to be Ahmadis are indeed Ahmadis or have any connection at all with the Ahmadiyya Muslim mission. And that aside, it's also surprising that just on seeing some people being Muslims and are preaching here and there, you tag them to be terrorists or people who are of some kind of threat to the nation because they are Muslims. That is also very unfortunate, and it might be looked at properly.
Indeed, and I want to thank you very much for the clarification that you've provided this morning. We will continue to follow the story. We're currently trying to reach the police and the immigration service, which we were told were also involved in this investigation, to find out the current status of these 13 and what has been learned so far about their presence here. But as you've just heard, the General Secretary of the Ahmadiyya Mission here in Ghana, in the person of Ahmed Anderson, has flatly denied that these individuals are in any way affiliated to the Ahmadiyya Muslim mission in Ghana. Thank you very much for your time, Ahmed Anderson. Wow. Surprising, isn't it?
Very, very surprising. And you would have thought that in eliminating, when you're conducting some kind of an investigation, you eliminate what would be the usual suspects. So if these guys are claiming to belong to a sect, the Ahmadiyya sect, there is a very good establishment here in Ghana. The structures are available. There are people, officers you could contact. And why the police didn't do this is very disturbing. And also for people who have been in the communities for 6 months, is quite a disturbing thing. I hope this is a storm in a teacup. I sincerely do.
I hope so too.